Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, so today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics. And it's one of the questions I get asked a lot, and it's simply how to become a better investor. Alright, this is going to be exciting because what it truly comes down to is one thing, and it's how much time you have invested in investing. That's it. That's what it truly comes down to. And that's what it comes down to in anything in life, right? If you want to be a good soccer player, you go out there and you play a lot of soccer, right? And then after you're done playing soccer because you're tired and you have to go home, then you start doing research on how to become a better soccer player, right? So after you read a few books and you get a little bit of the feel and the theory, then you want to maybe watch some videos of people playing soccer so you can see how well they play and how they do it. And then you go out and play soccer again, right? Then you go implement what you have learned through watching videos and reading some theory. You go out and you implement it, and you practice, and you get better. And then you repeat, and repeat, and repeat. And that's how you become successful in anything in life, especially in investing, right? So let's talk about that in this video, right? We know that it takes time, and the truth, what it truly makes you successful is the amount of time you've invested in investing and how well you invested that time, right? So how can you better invest your time to become a better investor? That's the real question, right? So as we said, first of all, we have to educate ourselves. And one of the best forms of educating yourself is, simply grabbing some books. Here I have a book of Tony Robbins. I have another book of Tony Robbins. I have one of my favorite books from, Warren Buffett, which is The Snowball Effect, and then Ray Dalio, my man. Principles, life principles, work principles. A great book to read. So educating yourself, I would say 70% of 70% of your time I would dedicate it to educating yourself, reading books, watching videos on YouTube, and listening to audios, right? Podcasts and stuff like that. I've personally dedicated over 14,400 hours, right? That's about 5 years, 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. 70% of that time I've dedicated to reading books, hundreds of books. I think I've read almost every book of Warren Buffett, every book of Ray Dalio, every book of Tony Robbins, and so on. So that is one of the most important parts, right? Education. Okay, so you go out there, you start reading some books. So now you have a lot of theory, right? You have a lot of things you want to implement. What do you do next? Well, next you go out and you do research, right? This is when you go in front of your computer, right? Go on Google or Yahoo Finance and start researching companies. This is one of my favorite parts. I love going in Yahoo Finance, looking for the S&P 500, the Russell 2000, or the Dow Jones, going through all these indexes, right? And simply finding company by company, researching literally company by company, finding out who manages the company, looking through their balance sheet. These are all things you want to get real good at, okay? So research is number 2. And then what do you do after you do your research and you've educated yourself? Then you execute. That's number 3. You go out there and you play soccer. You go out in the field. You turn on your computer. You open up your trading platform. And you find the company. You type in the symbol and you hit buy. That's number 3. And when it comes to investing, pulling the trigger is less than 1% of your time. 70% of your time dedicated to study, to reading books. 29% to doing research. Okay? 1% of the time, executing, buying companies. That's simply it. That's how you become a better successful. And you repeat. Okay? Just like in soccer, you repeat. You go out there and you play. You get home, you research, you study, and then you execute again, you go play. That's how it is, that's life. Do this for many days, many weeks, years. You will be successful if you follow these 3 steps. Guys, thanks for watching this video. If If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So you can find me here maybe next week with more interesting topics. All right, guys, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.